Alright, welcome back to my channel, Uzumaki Blaze. I hope you're having an amazing day, because I definitely am, because of the update that we got again today, which was the new April Fool's banner, which was, as I said in the last video, Kakashi and Sasuke. So yeah, we were given, where is it? So we're given this Sasuke here, and yeah, the Sasuke looks absolutely amazing. Sick card art. Or you're all gonna be so excited when I show you the jutsu animations. They're absolutely insane. And then we've also got this 6-star Kakashi as well, and then obviously this 6-star Naruto. So I think first of all we're gonna probably start things off with this Naruto, because now we all thought that this Naruto was just gonna be a 5-star. But he's actually a 6-star, because now from the login bonus that we're getting, I think we're getting roughly about 6 Narutos, I think, which is, yeah, here it is. So yeah, so on the first day we're gonna get Naruto, which is today. So we got the Naruto. On the 6th day we're getting another one. On the 11th we're getting another one. 15th, another one. 19th, and the 22nd. So that adds up to a total of 6 Narutos, which is gonna be able to get in to all of his max dupes. Now, because this Naruto is a free unit, obviously he's not going to be the best unit in the world, but I think he's not that bad. The only reason being because of his field skill, which allows him to counter attack, which is probably going to be so crucial for him. And yeah, basically, like, he's a 20 cost heart unit, so you might as well just put him on your team, because, you know, he does, like, I think maybe like 20k with his ultimate, and it's AoE. I think it's long range AoE if we get the oh yeah, so here's the Naruto animations. So this is just, so his first use stays the same as the Rasengan. And then obviously then his ultimate is, I think, long mid-range, yeah, long range AoE jutsu, which is actually pretty nice. He so throws up his sword in the air, and boom. 21k to a skill unit, that's not too bad for Warrior Naruto, so I'd say that's pretty good. Obviously this is his 6-star card and all of his abilities. So the same abilities, but basically his final ability increases his attack by 200. So instead of 100, which raises his stats to, I believe, 2400 health and 1878 attack, which is not bad for a free unit. I'd say it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the Naruto. If we just move on, if we move up here real quick to Anton's Twitter. So here's the Naruto, showing you all of his like jutsus and that. So yeah, as the 6-star, his base cost is 40, which is actually not that bad. So if you don't get all of his dupes, then he's gonna still be a very low cost. So his field skill is still counted, but 25 to 50%. And then his body skill is reduced damage taken by 15%, which is actually pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Allows, like, if you have like Yugito on your heart team, then she'll be able to tank body damage by up to 65%. If you don't have what is it, the Valentine Eno, that's a good alternative to help. I reckon that'll be kind of good. And just like his first jutsu, we already know that, as I explained in the last video. Same with his ultimate jutsu. Nullifies type disadvantage and knocks them back, but this time it's a 7.6 times multiplying with AoE. So obviously when it comes to awakening, he's going to be 612 chakra, which is nice. And also, now we also have another sync skill for Naruto, but just before we need this one here. But it's a sync with short range, boosts his attack by 100, which is actually it's not bad. So he gets to boost his attack by 200, which raises it up to like over 2000 attacks, which is not bad. Now onto his 6-star PvP stats. So his HP is 36,100. His PvP attack is 2,480, and then his PvP speed is 181. Not the greatest, to be honest. Max Pillam is like 211 speed. It's max Pillam in speed, so it's not the greatest. To be honest. Right. So then moving on to where is it? Right. Moving on to this Kakashi, which is a mid-range unit, which is actually insane because now he's like challenging. I think is he higher? I have no idea if he's got a higher attack stat than Shinden Sasuke for a mid-range unit, which is actually insane. So, but yeah, so his abilities are to like. Actually, let's go back onto Anton so I can show you this a bit easier. So extends status effect durations by 110 for that's his first and second ability. Boosts the attack reduction rate by 10%. That's his third and fourth ability. And then his final ability boost is ultimate juice multiplied by 2. So that's pretty good. I think that's actually amazing because then his ultimate juice becomes an 11 times multiplier, which is actually really good. So anyway, let's go into his stats. So for without having any pills, his HP is quite low, being 1054, but his attack stat is incredibly high for a 50 cost. 50 cost at 6-star is actually amazing. He can pretty much go on any body team. And he's at 1958 attack, mid-range, awesome. His field skill is amazing, reduces damage taken by 10 to 15%, so he's kind of like the the Blazing Festival Kakashi that we have that reduces damage with his body skill, which is nice, and then his body skill, field skill, sorry, and his body skill boosts attack by 180. So then, now onto his jutsus. So his first jutsu is a 4.3 times attack in body damage to all enemies in range, and has a 60% chance of attack reduction for 5 turns and knocks them back. However, if you get all of his abilities, well, mainly the first 4, there'll be an 80% chance and be able to reduce their attack for 7 turns. That's insane for taking down bosses. So definitely a good unit for taking down bosses, I reckon. Next up, we have his ultimate jutsu, which is also another AoE jutsu, 9 times attack and body damage to all enemies. It's in range, 50% chance of immobilization for 1 turn. However, if you get all of the abilities, it can be an 11 times multiplier and can immobilize for 3 turns, which is actually pretty amazing. Now onto his sync skills. So sync with body, reduce damage taken by 10%, which is actually really good. Seeing as he doesn't have so much HP, that sync skill kind of makes up for it. Syncing with mid-range, reduce chance of fuse sealing, not really the best thing to use really. So sync with short and long range, so if you have like a Hashirama and Killer V on your team, easy, boost attack by 125. Now onto his PvP stats. PvP stats are not that bad, to be honest. Apart from like his health, they're pretty good. Plus his 510 chakra, which isn't that bad, so pretty cool. So his PvP HP is 17,918, and his PvP attack is 3,133. Yeah, as I said before, the HP is lacking a lot, but the attack is up there, so which might be able to make up for it, but I doubt it. I doubt he'll be using PvP. But then his PvP speed is 263, which is actually pretty amazing amount of speed. So his max speed goes up to 293, I think, which is almost 300, which is a very good amount of speed. Now, finally, onto the final unit, we have the Archer Sasuke, who is actually pretty cool. I quite like him, especially his second ability, which is actually amazing. So this is his card out here. He's a skill unit, so he's not that bad. And if we go to here, Sasuke info, again 50 cost. He's a skill type unit, about the same amount of HP as Kakashi does, but he has 1,472 attack, and he's a long range unit, which is actually amazing. However, this is like the kind of bad thing about the Sasuke is his field and body skills, because for being a long range, you wish he would have a sick field skill, because then you can just abuse it when like in PvE missions. So his field skill boosts crit rate by 1.5 times to 2 times, which is boosting crit rates. Like it's a bit in between. It's not like it's something you don't really want at all, but at the same time, you know, it can come in clutch basically. And it's the same with his body skill, but boosts crit rate by 2.5 times. So that's pretty much it. So then his first onto his jutsu. So his first jutsu is a 5.4 times attack and skill damage to all enemies in range, and has a 40% chance of jutsu for 2 turns and knocks them back. I think that's pretty good. Again, good for taking down bosses, like in emergency missions and like some impact missions as well. And yeah, obviously if you get his third ability, then there will be a 50% chance of jutsu sealing for 2 turns, which is not bad. And then the good thing about this Sasuke that I really like a lot is because of his nuking capabilities, because of So normally it'll be a 12 times attack in skill damage to one enemy and knocks them back. But if, however, they have body, it's a 14.5 times multiplier, which is definitely a huge multiplier. I think that, yeah, the highest multiplier we have is 30. That's from Jupiter. That's kind of like half of that, and that's for not even a basic successful unit. So that's actually a pretty good thumbs up for me. Now onto his abilities. So his first, 4th, and 5th abilities boost crit rate by 2 times. That's boosting your crit rate by 6 times. And if you pair him up with Jupiter, that's like 8 times, I think. Because I think he does boost his field skill. That boosts crit rate by up to 2 times, I think. So cool. So his second ability, which is his best one, obviously, reduces chakra gauge by 1. So that means he becomes a 4 chakra unit, which means he can spam jutsus more, and makes it amazing. So yeah, pretty good. And his third ability boosts jutsu ceiling rate by 10%, which I said before, so you can have 50% chance of jutsu in your first jutsu. So now onto his sync skills. So his first sync skill is obviously sync with skill, which boosts crit rate by 2 times. So that can go up to like 10 times crit rate if you paired him up with Jupiter with a field skill. So 10 times crit ratio is not bad. I think that's actually pretty good. And if you sync with long range, then you can reduce the chance of attack reduced by 20%. And then if you sync with short and mid range, you boost your attack by 125. So that is overall, I'd say the Sasuke is pretty good. Now on to his PvP stats. So his PvP HP is 25,080, and his attack is 2,355, and his speed is 244. So overall, I'd say that's not too bad. Seems like it's kind of like similar stats to the CM2 Sasuke, the Blazing Dash CM2 Sasuke. So, but I'd say he's probably a little bit better than CM2 Sasuke. But apart from like the hit count and his juices. So yeah, so right, that's the Sasuke. Now we're gonna go on to the whatchamacallit, like the Jutsu animation. So obviously I've shown you the Naruto one. Now we're gonna go on to this Sasuke one. So obviously if we look here, if I can get it right. So when you activate his Jutsu, like pulls up his bow, which is kind of cool. I quite like that. And then it's kind of like Killer Bee's first Jutsu, but his AOE. And then just like put like a cool Chidori Sen bomb, which is actually very cool. And then moving on to his ultimate jutsu, which is single target as we know. But this, oh my god, this animation is so sick. Just watch this. If you don't like this, then I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ, that's so good. Like, because he just takes the Susanoo's arrow. It's amazing. And then now we've got Kakashi's jutsu, which is just a standard water dragon jutsu, same range as like the bravery one, but still nonetheless pretty good. So still an AoE jutsu. This is the only one to have 2 AoE jutsus, which makes this Kakashi good. And there's a massive AoE range. And look at this, oh my god, that's insane. 22k base damage, which is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. So yeah, that's the Kakashi. Now I would have summons for you, however my Nox emulator isn't working. It's doing this thing where it just keeps saying now loading, and it just doesn't stop doing that. I don't know how to fix it. If you can tell me, let me know. So yeah, I just spent pretty much all of today trying to find out how to do it, but which I could not. So yeah, if you know, then let me know. So then finally, next week for JP, in the leaks we saw there was Burning Rage of Crimson Dragon announced on JP, which we thought was going to be Mike Dai's dad, because obviously we've already had Mike Dai as Night Dai, so we thought it was going to be Mike Dai, because obviously his dad, and he's like the only other person that we know that can do this. And look at this, here we go. Now, so it's going to be an impact raid. So here's his card art here. So that's just, this one is his 5-star, that's a 6-star. I think it looks pretty amazing. I have no idea what element he's going to be. I'm hoping maybe something along the lines of maybe like Wisdom, or yeah, probably Wisdom. I'd say I'd open it to be, because we don't have a lot of Wisdom impact raids. I don't think, from the top of my head, I can't really think of any. Apart, like, I can think of CM2 Sasuke, and that's about it. I can't really think of any others, like, and plus we haven't had CM2 Sasuke since it came out, so, which I was not around for, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these units. So yeah, also So yeah, JP's going to be getting Night Guide as the same, along with the Sage 6 Paths Madara and Kaguya supposedly on the double Blazing Fest, and then the week after that, Global is going to be getting the same thing. So I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh yeah, also, people wondering why hasn't Global got the Shisui and Itachi banner. It's because obviously I don't think Bandai wanted to like just have them together because it'd be kind of like modelled up. So we're gonna get it on the 5th of April at 3 o'clock for Global, which is actually pretty cool. So yeah, make sure you, if you're like doing PvP, make sure you save your pearls and then do that. So now, one final thing is, should you guys summon for this on this banner for the Kakashi, Naruto, not Naruto's on the banner. What am I saying? For the Kakashi and Sasuke. Now, my opinions on this banner is basically, if you're gonna summon, at least do like the first 2 steps, because the first step's 25 pearls, and then the second step is like 40 pearls. So you're only wasting 65 pearls, which is it's quite a lot, but if you're free to play like I am, but yeah, it's basically what you want. If you want these guys, then just summon them. Like, I don't think they'll ever come back again, to be honest. So I highly doubt they will, but maybe next Easter, maybe we'll get more Easter units to come along with these guys, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, these are one of kind of units. So if you want them just for like collection value, then you might as well. But if you really want to save up for the Kaguya and Madara raid, then I probably would not summon for them, because there's the only thing that really like stands out like extremely from them is not really their abilities or anything, is like their jutsu animations and their like costumes and that. That's pretty much the only thing that like makes them cool, basically, and good. So yeah, without that, I've been Uzumaki Blazing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the update, because I definitely am. And oh wait, actually, one more thing is we are supposed to be getting the mission that's we get the treasure chests from. I think we're supposed to be here you go. So we got this. So we got Dark Clad Giant of the Blood Mist, which is a new emergency mission, and then also we got Deep Suspicion C, B, and A. So there's new missions like coming out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So before I intro myself, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.